Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to do this, baby. This show, the Case Handler Show. We got a lot of people. The phone lines already blazing. We love what's happening right here, man. We love this. We love it. We love it. We love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm live on 93.5 FM. And when I say I've got a team here today, I'm going to say it again. I love surrounding myself with attorneys from the days of college all the way until now. I have always had a lot of attorney friends. It's a beautiful thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep it locked here. We're going to be talking with them. We've got quite a few of them. I'm going to be introducing them shortly. I'm just setting up the radio thingy-majiggy here so that everything is good. You know what? Man, COVID really puts you in a situation where you got to do all the work yourself. I wonder. There we go. We are truly live. All right, there we go. So I'm live right now. I can actually move around. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, of course, the Case Handler Show right here on 93.5 WVIP FM and also on Facebook. David Squeezaniki and the Case Handler page. Just put in the search bar, Case Handler, and of course, his page will pop up. You put in David Squeezaniki, and of course, that will pop up also. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, we have personal injury talk coming up. We've got immigration talk coming up. I've got three attorneys here. And before we actually introduce them on the Case Handler Show today, right here on 93.5 WVIP FM and on Facebook again, I want everyone that is watching us on Facebook to do us all a solid. I need for you to share this show, share what it is that you're watching right now, ladies and gentlemen, on everyone's page. Share it in the groups that you're a part of, share it on pages that you are a part of, and share it on your timeline. Share it on everyone that you think may be interested in personal injury. God forbid you get hurt in an accident. Share it in respect to immigration, okay? We've got a lot to share with you, and hopefully this is the beginning of something great, because I know for a fact that this station, 93.5 FM, do not have enough immigration talk on it. Do not have enough solid, consistent talk. And I'm all about consistency. That's what I'm all about. I do believe that every single day, we should have some form of immigration talk. Why? We are serving an immigrant community. There's a huge void out there where people need answers. Adam Handler have been serving the immigrant community for 15 years solid as an attorney in the capacity of when you get hurt in an accident. So what about immigration? Well, I tell you what, I won't stop until we fill that void, and we're filling it now. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce the main man, the lead man, Adam Handler, the Case Handler. What's up, brother, before we introduce the other two great guys we got?
Wagwan King, good morning to you. It's Thursday. You know what we say Thursday is? We say it's weekend eve, although that was last month. Now it seems like every day is weekend eve and every day is the weekend. But I'm thrilled to be here, and you are absolutely correct that it is very important that we fill that void on 93.5 with respect to immigration talk. People always ask me, how did I wind up at Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico? And it's two reasons, and in no particular order. Number one, Fred DeSico, Brian Isaac, and Conrad Pollack, who are the partners of that firm, they've been together since the mid-'80s, are just stand-up guys. And I wanted to make sure that I joined and became a partner of a firm with guys that I could count on, not only professionally, but personally. But moreover, Conrad Pollack, he's been handling immigration. His father's been handling immigration for over 40 years. They are primarily, their genesis was an immigration law firm. And for myself as a personal injury attorney who services mostly the Caribbean community and families of immigrants and immigrants themselves, it was extremely important that I associated myself with a law firm that was able to take care of the immigration needs of my clients. I didn't want to have to worry about sending my clients off to the wolves to some immigration law firm that I had no affiliation with, no immigration law firm that I had no connection with. Now I know that if anybody comes in with a personal injury problem or an immigration problem, I don't send them down the street. I just send them down the hall. And like we've been saying all week, Nelson Madrid, one of the partners at the immigration practice of Pollack, Isaac, DeSico, is an amazing attorney, always there to help. And Conrad Pollack, who we finally brought out today and put on the show, and I expect he'll be on the show a lot more, is a practicing immigration attorney. There's not many top partners of immigration firms that are actually the immigration attorney themselves. He meets with clients, he consults with clients, he directs the immigration work himself. He's not just out there, advertising the services of the firm. He's actually, his hands are dirty. He's actually getting involved in the immigration work, and an amazing authority with respect to immigration issues in New York and the United States. So I'm thrilled to have him on, and I can't wait to get this started.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Case Handler Show with the Case Handler team. I want to reintroduce Nelson Madrid. Thank you so much. I have not been calling you by your last name, and I was kind of slapped around for that. And I'm like, I thought we're on a first name basis. What's up with that? Everybody call me Squeeze, All right. So I want to welcome you again. By the way, you lived up to what it is I thought you would. Charming, on point, and honest, and straight with the knowledge, man. I love that, Nelson Madrid. He's the immigration attorney that's here, ladies and gentlemen. But as Adam noted, we have Conrad Pollack, okay? And it's good to have you, Conrad. I'm a bit surprised. I'm shocked. I'm impressed, okay, that you are here. You're the leading man over there at Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. And of course, we're going to be talking a little bit about immigration. So I'm going to let you jump it off before we get to Adam later on with personal injury. What do you have to say about this show? What do you have to say about immigration? What do you have to say about this climate that we're in? What do you have to say about everything?
Well, first off, Squeeze, I want to thank you for that superlative introduction. I was looking around to see if you were talking about me. But seriously, also, Adam, good to see you this morning. Nelson.
Yes, my brother.
Different circumstances for all of us. We're used to having these little meetings in our office at 225 Broadway in New York. But obviously, because of the current situation, things have changed. But just getting back to Adam's earlier points, I've been practicing immigration law now for, what year is this? 2020? It's 1985 I started, so 35 years. My dad was doing it for a good 20 years before me. So immigration is in the Pollack bloodline, I guess we can say. One of the things that has always been important to me in building and developing our practice, both with regard to immigration and other fields, I've always tried to.
No, I'm sorry about it. Go ahead.
I've always tried to bring on and surround myself with quality people. Nelson's been with the firm now for over 10 years, his partner now. My other partners, who basically we went to school together, law school, college, Fred DeSico, running the real estate department, Brian Isaac running our appellate practice. We've been together for well over 30 years. Quality guys, quality lawyers, can't beat it. As I said, Nelson's been with us now in the immigration department, pretty much leading the immigration department these days for more than 10 years. He's a partner now as well. And of course, bringing in the case handler brought us to a whole new stratosphere, bringing Adam in to join the team some 5 years ago. Again, we look for quality, and I don't think I need to vouch for Adam at this point. Everybody listening to the show probably is aware of the top quality, the top-notch attorney that Adam Handler is. So all good stuff. And this situation that we all find ourselves in right now lends itself to quality. Everybody out there wants to have an expert, wants to have somebody who knows what they're talking about, telling them whatever it is that they're asking, whether it's immigration or personal injury or real estate or a will or whatever, what have you. So I think our firm is pretty on top of things and a one-stop shop, as you could say, I guess. In terms of immigration, what can you say? Immigration's closed. They're closed now, I believe, till May 3rd. Hopefully they'll reopen at some point in May. Pretty much everything's at a standstill. I mean, there are a lot of different issues. In fact, I was listening to the show yesterday and listening to Nelson pretty much driving the point home how things have changed and things are so much more difficult even before the current crisis because of the administration and their antipathy towards immigration, towards immigrants and immigration in general. Things have just gotten so much more difficult. And whereas a couple of years ago or even recently, you could get married and apply for your wife and you didn't need a lawyer. You thought you didn't need a lawyer. These days, that's a dangerous proposition because so many things have changed. And that, again, that's compounded by the current COVID situation that we all find ourselves in. So I'm here. I'm expecting to be here for the duration, Squeeze. I know you've been trying to drag me here for weeks. And I actually set my alarm this morning to get up, shower, feed my dog, and I'm here. Okay.
Well, it's very good. As we were saying, the void needed to be filled, but more so, I must commend Adam Handler and you guys for actually doing something that many other firms aren't doing. I mean, let's face it. How many law firms right now is saying, okay, let's get on the radio. Okay, let's do some more marketing. Let's do some more advertising. Let's get to the people out there, knowing that immigration is closed, knowing that now is not necessarily the time one needs to spend or wants to spend. So I must commend you for actually reaching out to the people. I mean, you guys could have simply said, you know what? No, we'll just wait until this is all over and then we get back into the seat and start driving again. But here we are putting it out there because it is an immigrant community and people need help. Now, do you think people should reach out to you guys? I wanted to ask you that. Do you think people should reach out to you guys, follow up with you guys, talk to you guys about their immigration issues and concern? Nelson, Conrad?
Squeeze, actually, just to interject, I lay in bed at night or in the morning when I wake up, just lying there staring at my ceiling, wondering about how am I going to solve this problem? How are we going to take care of our staff? How are we going to take care of our clients? How are we going to weather this storm that we're all going through right now? So I can only imagine what my clients, our firm's clients, are thinking as they're doing the same thing this morning. They're laying in bed wondering, my mother just went back to Jamaica. She's been there for 6 months. Is she going to be able to get back here because there are no flights? Is she going to lose her green card? Is she going to be able to apply for citizenship like she planned next year? So in answer to your question, yeah, I think this is the time because people have more idle time to think about the things that are important in their lives, to think about how they're going to move forward in their lives once everything comes back to normal. So I think this is probably prime time to be doing that. Yes.
Absolutely. Nelson, you wanted to say something?
No, I basically agree with what Conrad said. I think now that people have the time, generally time is not on everyone's side. I think a lot of people have a lot of free time now that potentially you don't have when you're working and your kids are in school and, you've got a bunch of other things going on in your life. So I agree. I think you should reach out. I think you should reach out and have any question that you may have answered.
And to your point, Squeeze, yes, nobody's doing this right now. And Conrad and I had a conversation weeks ago when this pandemic first hit, weeks ago when we were first stuck at home. We said, how are we as a firm going to continue our operations? But more importantly, how are we as a firm going to reach out to those people that don't know what to do or where to turn and let them know that there's a law firm out there that's willing to help? Well, let them know there's a law firm there that is running at 100% capacity, ready to snap into action when this haze clears. And in doing so, we've developed a strategy that we're going to be on the radio, we're going to be on Facebook, we're going to be marketing, in addition to working on our existing cases. I mean, personal injury, the courts are closed, right? We can't go to court. We can't really do depositions, although we're doing them remotely. We are settling cases since the pandemic hit. I've settled well over $1.5 million in cases, and I expect that trend to continue. Now, those were cases that were set into motion before everything shut down, but still, we are being productive. Clients are still getting that life-changing money for life-changing injuries. But what are we going to do about the needs of the immigrant community that, like Conrad said, are laying in bed wondering, if they're ever going to see their parents again? I mean, if they're out of status here in the United States, they're sure as hell not leaving. And if their family is a citizen of Jamaica and may not be able to get back here, or their green cards are expired, they may not. I mean, we are literally in a situation that we could be separating families for years and years and years to come. And in doing that, we're going to do something unprecedented and something that I know that everybody was, oh my God, how, could we do this? And we got together and we decided, for the greater good, we will be giving free immigration consultations.
Say what?
Everybody, free, yes, not discounted, free immigration consultations for anybody that mentions the Case Handler or the 93.5 show with Squeeze. And it's important for us because, listen,
hold on, stop. Because I don't think
You just realized
never heard
what
that
you just
before.
said.
I know.
You know, no. This deserves a stop on the show. 93.5 FM WVIP. I want everyone that's tuning in right now. Okay, Adam, Conrad, and Nelson. Make a note of it. Take your phone out and tape this. They said that they are giving 100% free consultation. All you've got to do is mention Squeeze or Adam or the Case Handler Show or mention 93.5 FM and you are getting 100% free consultation. Not just on the air. I mean, off the air. Like, you call them up and they give you a free consultation. Free.
In all your years of
Am I dreaming?
broadcasting, you've been serving the immigrant community for 2 decades, Squeeze. When have you ever been able to say free
I
consultation?
have never, ever been able to say 100% free immigration consultation when you call the law firm of Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. But you must mention 93.5.
That is required.
You must mention Squeeze. You must mention Adam Handler. If you don't mention that, it's not going to be free. So that's the coupon code. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not some trivia. It's not a contest. It's none of that. It's just 100% free. I've got 3 attorneys right here saying that you will get free immigration consultation. By the way, guys, I already mentioned that earlier this morning, and they already started blowing up my phone. So I just wanted you all to know that.
Squeeze.
Okay.
By
I
the way,
preempted you.
I'm sorry, Squeeze.
Go ahead.
Adam mentioned, the 3 of us were discussing whether to eliminate our consultation fee on a temporary basis. And my feeling on the subject was this is an opportunity for us to give back. As I said, my firm has been in the immigration business for my entire life, between my dad and myself. And we have had a nice life as a result of the work that we do and the practice that my dad and I and now my partners have established. So I think this is a really perfect opportunity for at least me personally to give back to the community. That people are out there, again, everybody's concerned, everybody's worried about their future, their families, what's going to be, and money's tight right now. So I see this as a perfect opportunity for us to give something back to the community. And hey, we're here to help. So you can't afford to pay a lawyer right now. We understand. We're here to help you. That's my feeling right now.
Give that number out, Squeeze.
Okay, I was just about to give it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the Case Handler team. Okay, Adam Handler, Conrad Pollack, Nelson Madrid. We're talking personal injury. We're talking immigration. Every single person out there that needs a 100% free consultation directly with the law firm, okay, call this number now, all right, or call this number whenever. The number is 844-774-3529. This is not a joke. It's not a gimmick. As Conrad said, okay, he's giving back. The firm is giving back. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Anyone that's out there that's out of status, you're wondering, should you file? How should you file? What do you need to do? Make sure you just call that number. Once again, the consultation is 100% free. This is not a tape. This is not a gimmick. This is not a joke. 100% free immigration consultation. Once again, the number 844-774-3529. Let me give it 2 more times. The number for free immigration consultation, 844-774-3529. And what are the opening hours of the firm that they can call and get that free immigration consultation at 844-774-3529, guys?
9 to 6, 9 a.m., 6 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
We can have us working Saturdays now.
Yeah, you said every day. I was like, every day?
I was going to say, for emergencies, we do have an emergency number that when people call this number, it'll be directed to our emergency service. If they hit, I forget which the prompts are, which the numbers are on the phone line right now, but there are emergency situations where we do have people on standby in the event that something's going on during the weekend. There's an ICE raid or something crazy like that. So we are available in emergencies for that.
Yeah, we heard about those raids. Once again, folks, immigration consultation is free. Off the air, you can call 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Can I pop in an immigration question here, gentlemen?
Please.
Okay, because they've been texting me all morning. This person is from a 610 area code. I don't even know where that is. It says, asking for a friend. How long does it take to apply for a daughter over the age of 30 years old with a permanent resident card or citizenship card? And good morning to the team. Once again, let me repeat the question. I'm being verbatim here.
Yeah.
Asking for a friend. How long does it take to apply for a daughter over the age of 30 years old with a permanent resident card or citizenship card?
All right. Sounds like the person who's doing the applying is a parent who has a
Sounds
green
like
card.
that. Yeah.
Mother or father has a green card applying for an adult daughter. Now, first off, the daughter who's 30 years old has to be single. She could be divorced. She could be single. She cannot be married. Right?
Mhm.
Permanent resident parents cannot apply for their children over 21 if they're married. So let's assume her 30-year-old daughter is divorced. So mom who has a green card is applying for her daughter who's 30 years old, single. Typically, a case like that will run anywhere from 8 to 10 years. Hard to say exactly. The category is F2B, as in boy. There is a long waiting list on those types of cases, unfortunately. On the contrary, for instance, if a daughter were under 21, that would be an F2A category, and it would happen much faster. Within 2 or 3 years, that person would have a green card. But for adult children, unmarried adult children, anywhere from 8 to 10 years currently. Now that could change. There's a bulletin that's put out by the State Department every week, visa bulletin it's called, every month, excuse me. And that will tell, there's a list. If you go to the State Department website, usstate.gov, ussstatedepartment.gov, there is a visa bulletin that they post every month with a list of the categories, as I just mentioned, F2A, F2B, so on. And they give the cutoff date for that particular category every month. I don't have it in front of me right now, but the F2B category is way, way behind. As I said, 8 to 10 years, and it is what it is. One way to speed that up would be if her parent who has a green card becomes a citizen. If the person if the mother or father becomes a citizen, it will speed up the process a bit, maybe by a couple of years. Also, if the daughter who's 30 then falls in love and gets married, she can still continue the case, as opposed to mother being a permanent resident cannot do that. So there are other options in that situation. Of course, the fastest way, if that person wants to get a green card, is to, if she has a boyfriend who happens to be a green card holder or U.S. citizen, marry him. That way she'd get a green card within a year, maybe more, year or two, depending on the circumstances, 1, 2, 3 years potentially.
Absolutely. And providing it's in a bona fide marriage, of course. All right.
Of course.
Yeah. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking with Conrad Pollack, Nelson Madrid, immigration attorneys at the law firm Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. They're part of the case handler team here with Adam Handler, the leading man. We're going to be touching on personal injury shortly. Got one more question, Nelson. Maybe you want to take this one. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, 100% free immigration consultation. Now, don't get it twisted. We're talking about privately and confidentially off the air by way of you dialing one number, store the number, call the number, lock the number in. It's for personal injury, and yes, it's for immigration. The number is 844-774-3529. 100% free immigration consultation. Unheard of, ladies and gentlemen. 844-774-3529. That's 844. It's a toll-free number. 774-3529. Dial that number. Get a free immigration consultation. Call up all your friends, everybody who don't have a green card, everybody who wants to file, everybody who doesn't understand what to do in this climate about immigration. Give them that number and say, hey, these guys are crazy enough. Attorneys and Squeeze got on the radio, and they're giving away free immigration consultation off the radio privately and confidentially. 844-774-3529. Quick one for you, Nelson. Then we'll jump to Adam Handler. Sorry, I put you on the back burner, Adam.
No, this is important. I'm loving this.
All right. It says, hi.
Getting calls already.
Yeah, this is from Shens. It says, hi, I came here on a K1 visa, filed for adjustment. And once again, reading verbatim, mess up along the way, which caused some delay. Now everything is fixed. However, the stamp in my passport expired, and I can't get my driver's license or SS back. I lost my wallet. Is there any way I can get another stamp to get my ID back? I'm in New York City, I don't
I
understand
don't,
that.
right. I don't
I don't.
understand that question. A K is obviously a fiance visa. I don't understand what everything is
Right.
okay means. If you came if you came to the United States on a fiance visa, you have 90 days to marry your fiance. So if she married her fiance, as she should have done, she's eligible for permanent resident status. I'm not sure why she hasn't filed. I'm not sure if she filed, what happened. But you know, even while your permanent resident application is pending, you are eligible for employment authorization. With the employment authorization, you could get a social security card and a driver's license.
I think
So,
that's what they're saying. Yeah, I think they're
right,
saying that they lost the passport with a stamp. Yeah.
right. So, I mean, there's also a way to get a copy. You file what's called Form I-102, and that'll basically, that's proof that you entered legally with a visa and the type of visa that you entered the United States with.
Got you. Quick one here. I am a H2B worker. If I apply for an extension, will the extension affect me in any way of getting back the work permit after getting back home to Jamaica? And what's the longest you can work on a H2B visa in the US? And they're working with an employer. Yeah.
I'll take that one. If you get an H2B, an H2B is a temporary worker, by the way, typically unskilled workers, and they are permitted to come to the United States typically for up to a year. Usually it's an 8 to a 9 month period. I'm assuming this person's a seasonal worker because that's the norm in our area. I'm assuming this person's in the Northeast United States. If you get an extension, you can stay for another year. That will have no impact, assuming you don't violate your status or do something you're not supposed to do, like working for an employer who didn't sponsor you. Because H2B, you're only allowed to work for the company that sponsored you. But if you get your extension and you leave the United States prior to the expiration date of that visa, I don't imagine why you would have a problem getting another visa or applying in the future. So I think that answers this question.
Yeah, I think so. All right, once again, folks, it's the Case Handler Show. We're going to be going an extra 5-10 minutes or so on Facebook. So everybody who is tuning in right now on 93.5 WVIP, I'm going to use one of the legal terms I hear you attorneys use. It would behoove me not to mention to you, all right?
That's a good word. I like that word.
To go to the Facebook page, the Case Handler. Just type that in the search bar, the Case Handler, or look for David Squeezaniki. Go to the page, continue watching this, continue listening. But huge announcement for the entire immigrant community out there, regardless of your race, creed, color, religion, ethnicity. It doesn't matter. Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico, the Case Handler team, is giving away 100%, or doing rather 100% free consultation, free immigration consultation. But you must mention Squeeze, you must mention 93.5, Adam Handler, the Case Handler, any of the attorneys here. Just mention that, and you get a 100% free immigration consultation. Call this number, ladies and gentlemen, store it, 844-774-3529. Dial it now so you can give it to all your friends who need immigration help. Let it ring 15, 20 seconds, 844-774-3529. That is 844-774-3529. Stay with us. We're going to be here on Facebook if you want to continue listening and asking your immigration questions. All right. I will get to the other two that I've got on my phone that WhatsApped me earlier this morning. Once again, we're here. We're going to be doing testimonial. Well, it's not Tuesday. It's Thursday.
Testimonial Thursday. We'll do it. It's Throwback Thursday to the Testimonial Tuesday.
There you go. There you go. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Case Handler Show. We've got the Case Handler team, Adam Handler. Thank you so much for putting this together. We've got Conrad Pollack. We've got Nelson Madrid. We're speaking on personal injury. We're speaking on immigration. Adam, I'll let you say a few words. It's been a while.
No, listen, I'm thrilled to have this. This is nothing but good for the community. This is nothing but good for New York. This is nothing but good for the United States and everywhere that this broadcast reaches. And now on social media, we're not limited by the radio waves of WVIP. I mean, the calls are coming in. They're going like crazy right now. It's worldwide now. When we are on social media, the power of the internet you know, you can reach people that you've never reached before. And the most important thing that we can express is that we're here for you. We're open for business. We're looking to give back. We're looking to expand our base and have people understand exactly what we do here at Pollack, Isaac DeSico. It's a full service law firm, of course. Your boy, the case handler, is the partner of the personal injury practice, and we do some amazing things, but we can't do it without a team. And I associate myself with great lawyers. Conrad Pollack associates himself with great lawyers, and we're ready to, you know, really just dig in and see what we can do during this pandemic to make sure that people understand that you are not alone, and there are attorneys out there that are willing to help and able to help if, God forbid, a disaster strikes. I look forward to what we can do, because I know that people out there are in their cars. Of course, they're not hearing us right now live on 93.5, but I know that we have a captive audience that have so many questions and don't know where to turn. And I like to, you asked me years ago, when we first started doing this, and then you asked me a few months ago when we had our renaissance of the Case Handler Show, you know, why I've kind of been drawn to the immigrant community. And I always said, you know, growing up, I was never the fastest, I was never the strongest, never the best athlete, and I was always the underdog myself. And I really do identify myself as an underdog, and I really do gravitate towards the underdog. And I feel that immigrants in this society are the underdog, because you come here to the United States, you don't know, you know, pretty much anybody other than maybe your family, and you don't know who to trust or where to turn. You've left everything behind. And if we can prove ourselves to be reliable, trustworthy people that you can count on, then I know that you're not the underdog anymore, and you're not going to be that twice. Nobody's going to take advantage of you as long as we're watching. And certainly you won't be taken advantage at our firm. You know, that's one thing that we have zero tolerance for, and that's to treat everybody. We try to treat everybody with respect and dignity, no matter if they've been in this country 1 week or if they've been in this country for 10 years, right? I have proven myself, and I wouldn't be on this show, I wouldn't be streaming to thousands of people right now, David, if it wasn't for you and your confidence in me. But I wouldn't be here, you know, putting these people on if I haven't proved myself through my 15 years plus working with the immigrant community as one of the most reliable attorneys in New York City. Right? I will badge that myself, because that is a title that I take very seriously, because it keeps me honest. I prove to myself every day that I can be the most reliable attorney in New York City and New York and the tri-state area. And if I can help people with personal injury, and of course bring on my amazing partners to help you with immigration, then I feel at the end of the day I've done my job.
Because it's a win-win situation, gentlemen, for the entire immigrant community. And I don't believe that the immigrant community is completely and fully well represented when it comes to the capacity of immigration. I know that for a fact. I mean, I grew up in the Bronx. I know the communities. I've been through all the boroughs, okay? So I understand the immigrant community, and there's never a week that I don't get questions as to when we're bringing, Squeeze, when are you bringing back an immigration attorney out there who is really for the people? And I know Adam is for the people. He's like family with them, and I'm very happy that we are here. All right. So once again, if you're watching this, dial this number. Once again, 100% free immigration consultation for now. I'm a firm believer that nothing lasts forever. So if you're watching this, if you're listening this, dial the number when this is all done, or even now, just so they have your number, and do a free consultation with them. The number once again is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Nelson, I'll let you quickly answer that question that popped up on Facebook there. And then, Adam, I think we need to talk about the testimony that you have. Right?
We'll wrap up. Absolutely.
So, Nelson, you want to read off the question, Nelson, that popped up on Facebook?
Sure. Someone just asked, how long for a niece to file for an aunt? Niece is a citizen of the United States. A niece cannot file for her aunt. So there is no time for that. It's just not possible.
There you go. I knew that.
I could have answered that.
Even Adam could have answered that.
Please, you should be answering these questions, not us.
No. You know, the weirdest thing about it is, you know, I've worked in the capacity, and I refuse to answer immigration questions. I just refuse. No matter how much I know the answer, I'm like, you need to speak on it.
Well,
I don't want to be that guy.
You're a smart guy. Unfortunately, there are people out there that probably know less than you do, but will try to answer questions. And that's another way that people get in trouble.
Yeah, people have asked me, Squid, you know so much. Why don't you set up a consultation? I'm like, no. I'm good. All right. No. I leave that to the guys who are supposed to be doing it. And as
one more, excuse me, one more thing I want to throw out there, related to the person who just asked that question about her niece and Rand. In terms of family immigration, which that's probably the bulk of the community out there listening today, and the type of questions they have. In terms of family immigration, basically, it's limited to either spouses applying for spouses, or parents applying for their kids, or kids applying for their parents, or siblings, brother for sister, sister for sister. That's basically it in terms of the family categories out there. No aunts, no uncles. I mean, there are certain small exceptions to the general rule I'm throwing out there right now, but that's basically it. Okay.
Gotcha. So. Okay, good. All right. Once again, folks, the number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Free immigration consultation. Off the air if you want. Free. That's 844-774-3529. Who wants to take this one quickly? Hold on 1 minute there. Florence on Facebook says, hi, good morning. How long does it take to get a work permit after applying for a U visa?
I can answer that question.
That's Nelson Forte.
That is actually, I do a lot of U visas. Unfortunately, a U visa.
First thing first. Sorry, guys. Sorry. What is a U visa? Let me just, pretend like I don't know.
A U visa is often referred to as a visa for a crime victim. Okay. You were the victim of a crime. You suffered serious physical or mental harm. And as a result, you're eligible for a U visa. There are 10,000 U visas for the entire United States. Okay. The U visa is a little tricky. It's definitely a great form of relief, a great way for people to legalize their status. Unfortunately, one of the issues with the U visa is the fact that a U visa can take anywhere from 6 to 8 years to actually be approved. I believe it was in 2017, 53,000 people applied for a U visa. Again, there are only 10,000 U visas. Do the math. It takes some time. It takes a long time. What happens is every October, they release visas. So eventually you start moving up in line. Eventually, when immigration gets to you, they send you a letter and basically inform you, we are now processing your case. At this time, you are eligible to apply for employment authorization. Use this letter as proof and apply for employment authorization. If you've already applied for employment authorization, which some people do, you could apply, doesn't mean you're going to get it. Again, it's only when they start working on your case. So once you apply for the employment authorization, it typically takes anywhere from 6 to 8 months to receive it. A U visa is valid for 4 years. After 3 years of being in U visa status, you are eligible for adjustment of status. So you're eligible for a green card after having a U visa for 3 years.
Okay, beautiful. Once again, folks, speaking with Nelson Madrid, he just answered that question. He's an immigration attorney at the firm. Conrad Pollack also. And of course, we've got Adam Handler right here when it comes to personal injury. Once again, the phone number, ladies and gentlemen, happens to be, are you all ready, folks? The phone number happens to be 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. What I want everyone that's out there, that's on Facebook, all right? Everyone on any social media platform, dial that number, 844-774-3529. You're seeing it on your screen. Share that number in groups, okay? Share it in all the immigration groups. Share it out there with everybody. They're giving free, 100% free immigration consultation. And that reminds me, I got to share it to my USA immigration link group, all right? Adam Handler,
I just gave you the ability to share your screen. So want to see if you know how to do your testimonial Tuesday. This is a test.
Yeah,
It's
let's
great.
see. God,
All right.
the pressure's on. I've been checking out sports scores that don't exist. But yeah,
No.
let's do this real quick and
You want to share the specific page. All right.
God,
Once you pull up the
put me
page.
on the spot here, man.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
man.
here we go.
Right.
Share screen.
Okay.
Desktop.
There you
Share. There we go. All right.
Right.
You know, I love this. I love my website. You know,
but you know what? You shouldn't have shared your desktop. You should have actually shared just the screen. But go ahead.
That's right.
You're doing
see
all
it
right
now.
Yeah, we can see it. Mhm.
All right. You know, I love this website because it's almost like my report card. You know, we're able to really show, you know,
bring the browser up a little bit.
What do you say?
Bring your browser, your overall browser up a bit. Okay.
It's up.
Okay. All right. Good.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
We show some amazing things, and look at these numbers. These are numbers that I'm really proud of because Matt and I, you know, work our asses off to make sure that.
What are those numbers? You're just saying, look at these numbers. What are they? I mean, what is that?
Settlements. They're not coming through right now.
Those are no, I'm seeing it, but those are. I mean, I like pretending like people don't know what the hell they're watching.
All right.
Just
Well,
to give
because
them
people
to refresh
are,
them.
yeah, I guess when you're on the radio, you got to talk visually. But you know, for everybody out there that's looking at us on Facebook, you'll see these numbers, and these are big settlements. I mean, we have to update this, but you know, these are numbers that we fought hard for, and it's absolutely accurate that over $100 million recovered for case handler clients. I would say we're probably at about 120 million. We'll do an accounting and we'll boost up those numbers.
Right.
And I expect in the next couple of years we'll be over 200 million. And those are 200 million reasons why you should have our number saved. We certainly hope you never have to call our firm, right? Because for personal injury, at least, because that means something's gone terribly wrong. But God forbid something has gone terribly wrong. You know, there's going to be an attorney out there, a team of attorneys out there. They're going to fight for you like family, fight for you to make sure that you get maximum compensation for your injuries, just like these people. 1.8 million for the pedestrian struck by a forklift. 1.5 million for that rear end accident. 831,000 for a car accident. Almost $4 million for a passenger on an MTA bus. 5 million for a construction worker. I mean, the numbers go on, and every case is just as important. You know, we stress all the time, we're a family-based firm. And my grandfather, just like Conrad's father was an attorney, my father and my grandfather are attorneys. My father's still practicing. My grandfather's no longer with us, but my grandfather would always tell me, and I say this all the time, you know, a good lawyer will have many files. A client only has one. And you got to treat every file like it's your most important file. Just like your kids. You may have 3 kids, 2 kids, 5 kids. You still got to love them all the same. You may not like them all the same, but you still got to love them all the same and treat them all like they're your most important, because that's the truest way to show somebody that you care. And if you've got a case that's worth $10,000, you're going to be able to reach me. If you got a case that's worth $1 million, you're going to be able to reach me. We don't rank cases by priority of how much they're worth. We rank cases as to they came to us. We're here to get you, maximum compensation. That's what we're going to do. We always say no redos. You got one chance. There's one choice, and it should be your case handler team. And I'll leave you with that.
Absolutely. And regardless of your immigration status, if you can respond to this, regardless of one's immigration status, they can actually do come to the firm when they get injured, right?
Absolutely. Listen, first of all, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, whether you're from Mexico or the moon. If you're hurt in New York, you're entitled to money. You don't even have to be here when the case resolves. I've sent money down to the islands, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, because they had already had to go back so they didn't overstay their visa. And Nelson and Conrad worked on those cases. We had an accident. They had to get medical treatment. We extended their visa. Part of the immigration, that's the beauty of the full service law firm.
I was about to say, it leads to that.
And it doesn't make a difference. You're entitled to money under the law. You have access to the courts. The phone call is free. The consultation is free. I work on a contingency fee, meaning I don't get paid until I'm successful for you. If and only if I'm successful for you. So there's no risk to you at all. No reason why you and your family shouldn't have what you believe to be the best possible attorneys fighting for that one and only chance. And these numbers don't lie, man. Listen, we can never guarantee a successful result. Lawyers can never guarantee that. But this is my report card. This is what I've done in the past. This is life-changing money.
I like your report card, man.
Thousands and thousands of people. And if these numbers look important to you,
the numbers don't
have
lie.
that number saved.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering what we're looking at millions of dollars in settlement and verdicts by the case handler himself, Adam Handler. This is no joke. And you can actually go to his website, thecasehandler.com, and actually look at these case results for yourself. So you can see what it is that he stands for, what he represents, and what he has been doing for well over 15 solid years. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you get hurt in an accident, you need only one man because you've got one choice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, listen, you've got to make it the case handler. All right. And that number happens to be 844-774-3529. It's the same number that you call for that free immigration consultation, 844-774-3529. You get hurt, you need personal injury help. Ladies and gentlemen, 844-774-3529. And also want to say to Conrad and Nelson, the immigration attorneys on the show today, you know, people like the reduction of that anxiety if they're out of status, okay, and they get into an accident and they have to use the case handler, Adam Handler. They want to know that they're with a firm, okay, that is protecting them overall. Hence, what I'm getting at is that you guys are a full service law firm. I am telling you, being out there in the community, immigrants are afraid to do a lot of things. So can you imagine someone getting torn up in an accident and they're like, wow, I'm screwed right now. I am totally screwed right now. What am I going to do? I'm afraid because people know that I'm out of status. I'm afraid because I feel that the insurance company or the attorneys for the insurance company, they're going to investigate, find out that I don't have a green card, find out that I'm out of status. What's your comment on that, gentlemen?
You know, Adam made mention of this previously, and I couldn't agree more. You know, it's very frustrating as a lawyer when my client has another lawyer and I call that other lawyer and they don't return my call. You know, we've worked with Adam on several of his clients, or we've worked the immigration side on several of Adam's clients, and Squeeze, it's so convenient. It's so easy to just walk down the hall or just call Adam. Hey, what's going on here? Adam will get right back to me. Or Adam has one of his clients who has an immigration issue. And as Adam said, he'll walk over to my office and say, hey, do you have a couple of minutes? Can you see my client? So it's very convenient, I think, for both us as the attorneys as well as the client, because the client isn't bouncing all over the place. It's a one-stop shop. Gotcha. So the client comes in to see Adam. After he's done with Adam, you know, either myself or someone else at the firm can see the client and answer any questions he may have.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, the show has been great so far. We are doing the Case Handler Show, personal injury and immigration, respectively. We've got the lead man here for the Case Handler Show, Adam Handler. Thanks to him for getting this all started. We've got Conrad Pollack. We've got Nelson Madrid. They're on the immigration side. And once again, they are seasoned attorneys with decades of experience. So whether it is that you're watching this on the social media platforms, the Case Handler or David Squeeze Anarchy, or on 93.5 WVIP FM, you only need one law firm right now, the full service law firm, and that is Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. You need the Case Handler team. And ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate that you guys are tuning in. Remember to share this link right now. One of the things that I like doing on social media is reminding you to share the link that you're watching. Why? Because after this, ladies and gentlemen, ends, people will still be able to watch it on the Case Handler page or the David Squeeze Atticus page. And I believe that we should share as much knowledge that we come into that can help people. We are an immigrant community, and we have powerful attorneys here that can really help you. I mean, this is about the third day that I'm speaking on immigration. I already know Adam. You know, okay? He's not allowed to say it, but I can say it. That he's the best in the business when it comes to personal injury. He can't say it. I'm disclaiming that. But, ladies and gentlemen, It feels good. We've been doing the immigration talk for about 3 days now. I feel good about it. And at first I was like, well, let's see what happens. I know they've got the depth, I know they've got the experience, but are they going to be able to deal with the immigrant community? I'm blown away. I'm blown away with the knowledge. I'm blown away with the experience. I'm blown away with how witty you guys are with the people, in answering their questions. I am happy. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to fill this void. I want for you, share the page that you're watching. Tune into 93.5 WVIP FM for Adam Handler, the personal injury attorney, and also the immigration attorneys, ladies and gentlemen. Also store the number 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Store that number, put it in your phone. And once again, do remember, right now, they're offering 100% free immigration consultation outside of Facebook, outside of the radio station. Just call that number. That's the number for the case handler team, and they will answer your questions on immigration for free. And obviously, Adam works on a contingency basis. So we want to remind you, reach out to him when you get hurt in an accident, slip and fall, construction accident, medical malpractice, nursing home incidents. You got to call 844-774-3529. I'm quite sure you all want to say something before we conclude.
I'm thrilled. I'm looking at the numbers right now. This could be the highest rated show we've ever done. And it's not by accident. It's because we're putting out fantastic content and we're filling that void. I cannot wait to see where this journey goes. And
Conrad and Nelson and Adam, we have not even touched the surface as yet, because we have not even promoted as aggressively as we can. And now that 93.5 FM is going to be blown up with us, letting all of our followers and the constant advertisement on the radio on the top of the hour to let people know that you guys are here. Right after this, I'm going to let the station know we need to get it on the top of the hour that we now, have an immigration law firm that is giving free consultation in the time of coronavirus, in the time of COVID-19. I don't hear of any other firm that's doing that. So I'm elated. I'm happy. So I am very happy, Conrad, Nelson, Adam, that we are doing this for the immigrant community. All right. It is a powerful, powerful decision in giving back from the case handler team, from Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. This is phenomenal for immigrants. This is phenomenal for people who get hurt in an accident. And I am going to keep blowing that up. So I just want to say thanks. Prior results do not guarantee similar outcome. However, ladies and gentlemen, I say go with the law firm Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. And this has been an attorney advertisement brought to you by them, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. Any words from you, Conrad?
Again, I just want to thank you for the opportunity to be here this morning. As I said, I did set my alarm so I could get up on time, and I'm gonna continue to do that for as long as you'll have me. So again, thanks for having me, and I'm happy to provide whatever information that we can.
Absolutely, Nelson.
I'd like to thank both you and Adam. Adam has definitely mentioned how important it is to have the Caribbean community have competent attorneys on their side, and the importance of information. Information is power. And we hope to empower people by answering many of their questions. So thank you both.
All right. And once again, guys, that's tuning in. The other thing also is if this law firm does not have the lawyer in respect to the capacity that you need, I am sure these attorneys will give you the right attorney outside of the personal injury, real estate, and immigration. They will point you in the right direction. So that is needed. So make sure you reach out to them. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. You can also go to thecasehandler.com. Okay, for more information, ladies and gentlemen, 844-774-3529. Any other words?
Thank you.
We said it all. Sometimes you can say too much.
Hey, that's listen, man, that's the reason why I'm in the business of broadcasting. I get paid a lot of money for that. You know what I get paid mostly to do? Say the phone number. If I could get a nickel for every time I say the phone number, I'll be chilling on the beach somewhere in the Maldives. All right. Anyway, thank you, gentlemen, for being a sport. Thank you for getting up early. Thank you for doing the show. I look forward in doing it more with you. So let's talk. All right. Thanks again for taking care of everything. All right.
Thanks for having us.
There you go.